White announces another huge fight for UFC 296. UFC Vegas 79 has some big performances. Gamrot vs. fivez ends with an unfortunate injury. Johnny Eblen knocks out Leon Edwards' brother, then gets in verbal altercation with Leon. Israel Adesanya charged with DUI. Dana White announces another huge fight for UFC 296.
What's up, guys? I just broke some more fights for you guys yesterday for UFC 296, December 16th in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. The card is Colby Covington versus Edwards, Royval versus Pantoja, Rachmanov versus Wonder Boy, Ferguson versus Pimblett. And I got another one for you. Vicente Luque versus Ian Gary. Number 10 versus number 11 in the welterweight division. This card is stacked. It is badass. Tickets go on sale October 20th. The card just keeps getting better and better. Get your tickets.
Up-and-comer Ian Gary will face exciting veteran Vicente Luque at UFC 296 on December 16th in Las Vegas. UFC President Dana White announced early Sunday on social media. Gary, 13-0, is 6-0 in the UFC, and coming off a dominant, unanimous decision win over Neil Magny at UFC 292 on August 19th. The Ireland native is a former Cage Warriors welterweight champion. Gary is regarded as one of the best young fighters in the world and Ireland's best chance at a UFC championship since Conor McGregor. Luque is 22-9-1, and he beat former lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos via unanimous decision on August 12th. The Brazilian-Chilean fighter, who trains out of Florida, has won 5 of his past 7 fights. Luque has the second most finishes in UFC welterweight history with 13. Both fighters have been teammates at Kill Cliff Fight Club, and each is trying to get into the welterweight title conversation. This is undoubtedly the biggest fight for Ian Gary yet. Can he live up to the hype and climb the welterweight ladder? Let us know what you think in the comments. UFC Vegas 79 has some big performances. UFC Vegas 79 was a card that had some good fights and a decent amount of finishes. There were some notable performances from many fighters on the card, including 3 that earned Fight of the Night bonuses. Performance of the night went to Marina Rodriguez, who absolutely dominated the karate hottie Michelle Waterson Gomez for 2 rounds. Waterson was beaten bloody after the first round from Rodriguez that was close to being stopped. Rodriguez ended up finishing the job in the second round. The fight seemed a pointless rematch of a fight that took place 2 years ago. Rodriguez beat Karate Hottie then and even worse in this fight, and Waterson hasn't seen the win column since she lost their first fight. Marina took home $50,000 for her effort. The other performance of the night went to Canadian Charles Jourdain with an impressive guillotine choke submission over Brazilian fighter Ricardo Ramos. This comes after a dismantling performance over Coran Gracie on May 6th. Another impressive performance from Air Jourdain. The fight of the night went to Tim Means and Andre Fiallo. Both men were setting an exciting pace from the start. Means hurt Fiallo in the second and third rounds. In his 50th professional fight, Means collected a unanimous decision win over Andre in an action-packed welterweight bout. Ryan Battle, former Ultimate Fighter winner, also had a great performance, showing off his skill set with another finish by rear naked choke in the second round over AJ Fletcher. Gamrot vs. fivez ends with unfortunate injury. The night's main event saw Rafael fivez and Mateusz Gamrot attempt to break into the lightweight top 5. It was to be an interesting stylistic matchup that had wrestling-heavy Gamrot versus Muay Thai striking specialist in fivez. Both men had success in the opening round of the fight that looked to be a great 5-rounder. Unfortunately, fivez suffered an injury to his left knee that got tweaked when he was loading up for a kick in the second round. fivez was not able to continue and may very well be looking at a lengthy layoff after a significant injury. Gamrot was declared the winner by TKO and celebrated his win before calling out Charles Oliveira in his post-fight interview. How do you think Gamrot fares against the likes of Oliveira? Bryce Mitchell prays and goes full conspiracy mode in post-fight interview.
This Bible in here tonight because I do believe Satan has taken over this earth. And something specifically I'm talking about is these fires in Hawaii. I'll be donating $5,000 to Dan Ige tonight to give to people in Hawaii because I know he lost friends, they lost their homes, they lost their children, and I love these people.
Dan connected with a couple of good shots there, opened up a cut above and underneath it. How much did that impair your vision?
Oh, that's a scratch, man. That ain't nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, also too, these fires in Hawaii, I don't believe that they were natural. I believe they were man-made. They're trying to take the land from the natives, and I want Dan Ige, a native Hawaiian, to lead this world in prayer against the power of Satan.
Well, congratulations on a great fight. Dan Ige, congratulations as well. Bryce Mitchell, Thug Nasty, tremendous performance, my brother.
Please let Dan pray.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Thug Nasty, Bryce Mitchell.
His faith means a lot to
Bryce Mitchell was unhappy with Michael Bisping, who stopped the interview short of letting him pray in the octagon. He later reacted and said that Bisping is a cyclops from hell for not letting him pray. Johnny Eblen knocks out Leon Edwards' brother, then gets in verbal altercation with Leon. In his post-fight press conference, Johnny Eblen said, "Lots of emotions, bro. I mean, his brother is a great fighter. I honestly hope that he beats Colby. I effing hate Colby. That dude sucks. But yeah, I want to fight him too. He's one of the best guys in the world, and I want to prove that I'm one of the best in the world. You gotta fight everybody. He's not in my weight class, but I feel he might go up eventually." But I went over after and told him, "Hey man, sorry, my emotions were high, and I squashed the beef. I don't have anything wrong with him. I just want to fight the guy." Israel Adesanya charged with DUI. Israel Adesanya, the former UFC middleweight champion, pleaded guilty in court Monday morning to drunk driving in his home country of New Zealand. The incident happened August 19th. Adesanya was driving with 87 milligrams of alcohol per 100 milligrams of blood. The legal limit in his country is 50 milligrams. The maximum penalty for Adesanya's charge is 3 months in jail or a fine of approximately $2,700 US. Adesanya's sentencing hearing is expected for January 10th, 2024. Adesanya suffered a stunning defeat on September 10th when Sean Strickland dominated him for 25 minutes, stealing away the UFC middleweight title in a one-sided bout at UFC 293. A two-time UFC middleweight champion, Adesanya has now lost 2 of his past 3 contests and is just 4-3 over his past 7 fights in the octagon. Adesanya said in a statement, "I want to apologize to the community, my family, and my team for the decision I made to get behind the wheel after drinking at a dinner. I am disappointed with my decision to drive. It was wrong. I know that people might follow me, and I want them to know I do not think this behavior is acceptable." Do you think that Izzy took his fight with Sean Strickland serious enough? Did this event have anything to do with his poor performance at UFC 293? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on notifications for the best news inside and outside the octagon.